Alex Pereira, the reigning UFC light heavyweight champion, is a man known for his fearlessness inside the octagon. He's knocked out Israel Adesanya twice, once in kickboxing and once in the UFC. He's climbed to the top of the mountain in MMA in a remarkably short time, but a recent decision has many in the MMA world scratching their heads. Pereira has decided to corner his friend and teammate, Sean Strickland, at UFC 312 in Sydney, Australia. The timing of this trip has raised eyebrows. Pereira is scheduled to defend his title against the dangerous Magomed Ankalaev just a month later at UFC 313 in Las Vegas. The travel time to Australia and back, coupled with the inevitable jet lag, could significantly impact Pereira's preparation for his title defense. The time spent traveling to and from Australia is time that Pereira won't be spending honing his skills and game plan. This begs the question, why would Pereira take such a risk? The answer, I believe, lies in the unique bond he shares with Sean Strickland. Pereira clearly values this loyalty, and is willing to put his own title defense on the line to support Strickland in his fight against Dricus du Plessis. Friendship is a powerful force, especially in the world of combat sports. Fighters spend countless hours together, pushing each other to their limits in the gym. They share blood, sweat, and tears in pursuit of a common goal. These shared experiences forge bonds that run deep. So, while I understand the concerns about Pereira's decision, I also respect the loyalty he's displaying towards Strickland. It takes a special kind of bond to put your own career on hold for a friend. Pereira is risking a lot by traveling to Australia. He's risking his title, his undefeated record in the UFC, and potentially millions of dollars. But for him, the opportunity to be in Strickland's corner, to offer his support and guidance during a crucial fight, is worth the risk. This speaks volumes about Pereira's character and the importance he places on loyalty. Some may argue that Pereira is being reckless, that he's letting his emotions cloud his judgment. But I see it differently. Friendship and loyalty are values that endure long after the lights have dimmed on a fighter's career. The impact of travel on a fighter's performance cannot be overstated. The long flights, the changes in time zones, the disruption to sleep schedules, these factors can take a toll on even the most seasoned athlete. Pereira's trip to Australia will undoubtedly disrupt his training camp. The ideal training camp is a carefully orchestrated symphony of physical conditioning, technical sparring, and strategic planning. Every element is designed to have the fighter peaking at the right time, physically and mentally prepared for the challenge ahead. He'll be dealing with jet lag, unfamiliar training facilities, and the distractions that come with being in a foreign country. These are not ideal circumstances for a fighter preparing for a title defense, especially against an opponent like Ankalaev. The looming threat of Ankalaev. Magomed Ankalaev is no walk in the park. He's a top contender in the light heavyweight division for a reason. He's a skilled wrestler with heavy hands and a relentless pace. He's already on a 9-fight winning streak, and he's hungry for a shot at the title. Ankalaev presents a unique set of challenges for Pereira. He's a southpaw, which always throws a wrench into a fighter's game plan. Pereira will need to be at his absolute best to defeat Ankalaev, both physically and mentally. Any disruption to his training camp, any lingering effects from his trip to Australia, could tip the scales in Ankalaev's favor. This is a high-stakes fight for both men, but the stakes are even higher for Pereira. The Pereira Paradox. Alex Pereira is a paradox. He's a relatively inexperienced mixed martial artist who carries himself with the confidence and swagger of a seasoned veteran. He's a knockout artist who isn't afraid to engage in technical striking battles. He's a quiet, reserved individual outside the cage who transforms into a ferocious competitor once the bell rings. And now, he's a champion who's willing to risk it all for a friend. Pereira's decision to corner Sean Strickland at UFC 312 is a testament to his character, but it's also a gamble. He's betting on himself, on his ability to overcome the challenges posed by the long trip and the disrupted training camp. Only time will tell if this gamble pays off. One thing is certain, Alex Pereira is a unique and compelling figure in the world of MMA. A legacy defined by bold choices. Every fighter leaves behind a legacy, a story etched in the annals of combat sports history. Some legacies are defined by championship reigns, others by iconic knockouts or unforgettable battles. Alex Pereira's legacy, it seems, will be defined by bold choices. From his transition from kickboxing to MMA to his rapid rise through the UFC rankings, Pereira has consistently defied expectations and carved his own path. His decision to corner Sean Strickland at UFC 312 is just the latest example of his unconventional approach. It's a risky move, no doubt, but it's also a testament to his character and his unwavering loyalty. This choice, win or lose, will add another layer of intrigue to Pereira's already captivating story. He's a throwback to a different era, a time when loyalty and respect were paramount in the world of combat sports. The future of the light heavyweight division. The light heavyweight division is in a state of flux. Jon Jones, the longtime king of the division, has moved up to heavyweight, leaving a void at the top. Jan Blachowicz, Glover Teixeira, Jiri Prochazka, these are just a few of the names vying for a shot at the throne. And then there's Alex Pereira, the enigmatic newcomer who has taken the division by storm. Pereira's arrival has injected a much-needed dose of excitement into the division. His upcoming title defense against Magomed Ankalaev is a pivotal moment for the division. A win for Pereira would solidify his place as the rightful king and set up a potential super fight with Jon Jones down the line. A loss, however, would throw the division wide open and create a logjam of contenders all vying for a shot at the title. Whatever the outcome of the fight, one thing is certain: Alex Pereira has arrived.